Cooking fresh-caught fish over open fire, using age-old methods, is a primal and satisfying experience. Enfolding a gleaming fish in earth and flame honors a culinary tradition passed down for centuries. Clean the tench well. Tench, known for muddy skin and mild flavor, requires careful descaling without damaging the skin. Rinse to remove mud. Gut, saving edible parts, and thoroughly wash the cavity to avoid bitterness. The next step is sourcing the right kind of clay or sticky mud. Not all soils are suitable. Look for the dense, cohesive mud along riverbanks or lake beds. This type of earth will adhere to the fish and form a hard shell when exposed to fire. Pat the fish dry and then mildly season it with wild herbs and salt, if available, tucking aromatic leaves into its cavity. Ancient cooks often found wild garlic, thyme, or even nettle in the forests, adding them for flavor and preservation. Now comes the most primitive, yet magical part of the process, encasing the fish entirely in the mud. Lay a thick, even layer of clay on a flat surface, then place the seasoned fish in the center. Mold more clay around it, sealing every seam and contour, ensuring not a bit of air escapes. The thick mud acts as both an oven and a protector, locking in the juices as the fish cooks and preventing the flesh from burning. A fire pit is then prepared. Using branches, twigs, and msala logs gathered from the surrounding forest, build a fire until it burns down to hot, glowing embers. Gently place the mud-covered fish at the edge of the fire or right atop the coals, and then pile embers all around it. The goal is for the heat to penetrate the clay shell, baking the fish from the inside over the course of an hour or two. As the clay hardens and cracks beneath the fire's intensity, aromatic steam begins to seep through. Eventually, the fish's natural oils and juices will bake within the sturdy shell. When the time is right and the crackling mud shell turns a deep, burnt brown, carefully lift it from the coals. Let it rest for a few moments to cool. The final reveal is a spectacular ritual. Tap open the hardened shell with a stone or stick, and the mud will split apart, often coming away with strips of skin and scales adhered to it. Inside lies the pristine, tender flesh of the carp or tench, moist, fragrant, and infused with a subtle sense of forest herbs and wood smoke. Pull apart gently with your fingers and savor each bite, accompanied by the ambient sounds of nature. Ancient fire cooking deeply connects us to nature. Shared meals revive simple joy, sustained by Earth's gifts. The lasting memory, celebrating flavor, tradition, and the union of fish, mud, and fire.